Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and yes, this review is really late, but I finally get it out to you guys. I saw the movie Ex Machina. Yes, this movie's been praised by the critics for weeks and weeks on end. I was originally going to go see it a few weeks ago, but then I got a little sick and I couldn't go see it, but I finally saw it yesterday. And yeah, just before Mad Max. Mad Max is coming out this weekend, can't wait. But yeah, I finally saw Ex Machina, really late, last week of the theaters. I saw it, and holy shit is it fucking awesome. Oh my god, this movie is incredible. This is not only one of the best movies of the year, but this is one of the best science fiction films. This movie was brilliant. I was blown away by this movie. And it's not like an action movie, it's not like this intense thriller either. No, it's just a dramatic sci-fi film about artificial intelligence. And it is brilliant. This movie has almost got like the same tone as like Under the Skin meets Stacks 1138. And I love both those movies, so I loved this movie. This movie was brilliant. Loved this movie. This movie starred three actors mostly, and those actors were Domhnall Gleeson, Oscar Isaac, and Alicia Vikander, and they're all great in this movie. All three of them are brilliant in this movie. Domhnall Gleeson, yeah, he's got an American accent in this movie. Good job, man. Yeah, I'm so used to seeing him in movies like Frank and About Time. Love both those movies, and yeah, he's always funny in those movies, so I actually got to see him do like a serious role, and he was really good. He's the main character of this movie. He's basically like a programmer, and the story of this movie is about him, and he goes to see this billionaire, and he owns this corporation, this internet corporation that he works for. And this billionaire wants to show him that he built artificial intelligence. He built a robot who can act like a human, and basically he sends him here because he wants to know if this robot can communicate with humans other than himself, and can this robot adapt with humans in real life? Can this robot go in public and be around humans and everything? So basically, this entire movie is like 1 week experiment testing this robot. But there's also some other things going down. You don't know, I don't want to spoil this movie, of course, but there's other things brewing in this big mansion of his, and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was so atmospheric, beautifully shot, beautifully directed, wonderfully written, and amazingly acted. Yeah, Domhnall Gleeson, like I said, he's such a good lead role in this movie, and I can't wait to see him in Star Wars. He's probably going to kill it in Star Wars, and Oscar Isaac also in Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie coming out. He is my favorite in this movie. He stole this movie as this billionaire computer guy, and I bought him as a genius, and ever since the movie Drive in 2011, I knew Oscar Isaac would be a great actor, and each year he just impresses me more and more, especially like when he did Inside Llewyn Davis in 2013, and then last year he did A Most Violent Year. I'm like, this actor is an amazing actor, and he is awesome in this movie. I loved him. He gave the best performance out of anyone in this entire movie. And, okay, yeah, let's get to the artificial intelligence girl. Yes, the girl that plays the robot is an actress called Alicia Vikander. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but yeah, she plays the robot girl who communicates with the main character, Domhnall Gleeson. And she is also really good in this movie. She's actually a pretty interesting, very smart character, but she's also a very sympathetic character. Kind of really feel bad for her, and I don't know if you'll feel bad for her all the way through the movie, because you find out some stuff, you know, between her and Oscar Isaac, and again, I won't spoil anything, but yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed the conversations between this robot and the main character, the way they talked to each other, the way they learned about life and learned about each other's lives, and then they studied about the human condition, and they studied about their pasts and everything, what it means to be human and everything, and they actually just talked about just basic things, and it was interesting. And this is what made this movie interesting. There's some basic, by-the-book things, but the movie just worked. It did it very well because of its script. The script is very strong. It's a very solid script. The dialogue is very riveting. These characters are very riveting. And it's just a very well structuralized film. And the direction is also really well done. And Alex Garland, who directed this movie, wrote and directed this movie. He makes his directorial debut with this movie. He's written other films like 28 Days Later and stuff. But yeah, he actually directed this movie. And I really thought he did a fantastic job with this movie. Oh my god, he should direct like a Star Wars movie because he knows science fiction. This is science fiction. Like, my god, like I said, it's a lot like Facts 1138. Not with its story, well, sort of ish with its story, but mostly its tone and its atmosphere. It's a lot like Under the Skin and Facts 1138, but this is more like our version of Facts 1138, and I loved this movie. The atmosphere is just breathtaking. This movie is also so gripping. Even though it's just a dramatic film, it just grips you each scene, and you just don't know what's gonna happen. You're like, and yeah, there is a twist in this movie, and I thought, like, some people were saying, there's a big twist in this movie. And I thought it would be like a mind-blowing twist, like, oh my god, this is gonna be like one of the smartest twists ever. I thought it would be like a twist like Under the Skin or Enemy, that kind of a twist. It's not like that kind of twist, but honestly, I didn't see that coming. It's funny, because I was just like, I was thinking this movie, like, it's gonna be like this, maybe the main character's a robot or something, maybe the whole world's are robots, I thought it was gonna go with, like, a weird twist. Honestly, it's kind of just a basic twist, but honestly, because it was so basic, because this movie is such a smart film, you're expecting a smart twist, but honestly, you got a basic twist. That's what made it all the more of a twist. And yeah, if that makes any sense at all, I don't think I said that right, but still, the twist was good, I enjoyed it, the ending of this movie was really good, I really enjoyed the climax, and yeah, I really liked this movie, and this movie actually doesn't really have a high budget, but it kind of looked like it did. It kind of looked like it had like a $50 million budget. I don't know what the budget for this movie was. It was like $10 million or something. It doesn't look like that because the effects look fantastic in this movie. They're awesome, and a lot of it's practical, some of it's CG, and it all looks great. The robots look good, everything looks good, the shots look great, the cinematography was just top-notch, and like I said, this movie was just breathtaking. And yeah, to think of any flaws, I'm trying to think of flaws off the top of my head, and I can't really think of any. Maybe there's some nitpicks. I'll have to watch the movie a couple times to think of some nitpicks, but I fucking love this movie. I was blown away by it. I was blown away by its atmosphere, by its performances, by its characters, and just by everything. Its visuals. I just was engaged with this movie. I loved this movie. I freaking love this movie. My favorite genres in movies is science fiction, and my favorite part in movies is dialogue, and it did both of those things fantastic. The visuals looked great, and the science fiction aspects of it, like the artificial intelligence, was brilliant, and the dialogue was riveting. Like, I actually hope it gets an original screenplay nomination when the Oscars come. I don't think it will, because it came out too early. It's not Oscar season yet, but this movie was fantastic. This movie is going to be a hard movie to beat for the best movie of the year, because so far it is the best movie of the year. Who knows? There's still a lot of movies coming out, but this is my favorite movie of the year. It's fantastic. The visuals are good. The performances are good. I was blown away by the story. I was so looking forward to this movie, and it paid off with a bang. I loved this movie. Check this out. If you're a science fiction fan, check it out. You'll love it. I love this movie. Scale 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie a 10 out of 10. Yes, this is my first 10 out of 10 since I've been on this channel, and I'm glad I gave it to Ex Machina, because Ex Machina deserved it. Loved this movie. So in the comment section below, tell me, what is your favorite science fiction film of all time? Comment below, let me know. Y'all know what mine is. Blade Runner is my favorite movie of all time. So yeah, favorite science fiction film, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.